The Ravens held their annual pre-draft press conference today with John Harbaugh, Eric DeCosta, and Joe Hortiz. Now, it was a virtual session with reporters, and here were some of my main takeaways from that call. First of all, the Ravens love this receiver class. We've talked for the past couple of months about how deep this draft is at wide receiver, and the Ravens reinforced that point today. Now, the Ravens have 3 picks in the first 2 rounds of this year's draft, and I fully expect them to use one of those first 3 picks on a wide receiver. Now, the actions also speak louder than words in this case. I mean, look at what the Ravens did in free agency. They addressed the defensive side of the ball. They did not add any receivers through the first couple of weeks of free agency. I'd expect them to use the draft to make that happen. Now, DeCosta did say that they have a lot of confidence in the young receivers they have on this team, like Hollywood Brown and Miles Boykin, but I'd still expect an early receiver in this year's draft. Now, another position the Ravens have to add is on the offensive line, and John Harbaugh talked about the challenge of replacing right guard Moshe Yanda. He actually said it's kind of similar to when the Ravens had to replace Ray Lewis and Ed Reed. I mean, that's the kind of caliber of player that we're talking about with Yanda retiring. Now, the Ravens in the mock drafts, at least, have not really been linked to interior offensive linemen in the first round, but I really wonder if that's going to change, and if we're all just sleeping on the fact that the Ravens want to build this team through the trenches, and maybe they go out there, pick number 28, and they take an offensive lineman that nobody's really talking about at this point. And then lastly, there's a challenge of the entire team and the organization dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. The Ravens are going to have to draft from home. Eric DeCosta and John Harbaugh are going to be making the picks from their house. That's going to be completely different, and they talked about that challenge and how they're having conversations they've never had before. They're working with our IT team to make sure that they're in the best position when draft weekend rolls around in a couple of weeks. It's uncharted territory, and they're working hard to make sure that everyone is prepared for it. So that's it for me on Final Drive. If you want to watch that full press conference, we have it posted for you on our app, our website, our CTV app, and also our YouTube channel. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.